Right. The Focus Sound Thunder Classic. Now, right, let's see if I'm eating my own shoes here, right? I'm sort of remaking this video because I made this video a while back and I deleted it. Right, so as of now, going by my understanding, right, this is the only cheap harmonica that brand new, right? So I'm going to test it. This is the only cheap harmonica, and obviously if it goes wrong then I won't be posting this video. But yeah, it's the only cheap harmonica that I would recommend, right? C harmonica, nice case actually, better than the Hohner Special 20 case. Look, it's even got red velvet in it. I don't care about all this stuff. These things, I have hundreds of them. They go in the bin in the end because they just make the place look untidy. I never use them. Do you use them, Klaus? What do you use them for? Do you use them for anything other than wiping things? I don't know anyone that cleans harmonicas with them, but comments below. What do you use them for? There's some instructions in the box. Right, so look, quality sort of build, as in, right, quality. I need to be kind of careful when I say those words, quality, right? I have not used one of these over a long period of time, okay? So be mindful, be careful, right? When you're in a group and people say, oh, what's a good budget harmonica sort of thing? And people start saying, you know, East Top 4008K or something like that, right? I would always say be very careful, right? I'm talking to beginners. If you're a long-term player, you don't need to watch me, right? If you don't get me wrong, if you've got a decent harmonica like a Zidal steel, you're already down that road. You know, you're getting down that road to being able to, you're playing single notes, for instance, you're playing some songs, you started to bend, or a Hohner Special 20, that's what beginners should use, right? Or a marine band, you've got one of those in C. You've already got a decent harmonica in C, right? But you're not quite ready. You know, maybe you cracked it open and cleaned it, you know, so you're not afraid of it. Or maybe you just, you know, not really ready to have to open, tweak and improve. East Top 88K or whatever they call them, they need improvements done to them. They need to be opened and tweaked, especially when it comes to bending. So, but the Hohner Special 20 doesn't need that. Okay, so that's why I would say quality Hohner Special 20 for beginners, right? But so you want a second harmonica, then yeah, go and get an East Top. If that's what you want to do with your money, then that's up to you. You want to explore that world. I don't like the metal and the paint on the metal of East Tops. That's just me. That's just me. Right. So Hohner Special 20. You've got a this is the sort of thing, right, that you might want to buy somebody who's just starting out and they're not sure, or because you're loving your harmonicas, aren't you? And someone's going, oh yeah, wow, that's amazing, yeah. And you're thinking, well, I'd love to give somebody a harmonica. Or you've got a young person who you think might pick it up, right? Then maybe this is the one. They're $9.99 on eBay, right? So the reasons why I'm saying I think they're all right is one, because it's built like a Hohner Special 20, yeah. Right. And because I think it plays almost, you know, like let's say there's your 100 measurement, 100% Hohner Special 20 is what it is. It's 100%. They're good. They are good. Yeah. Some think they're great. I just think, yeah, wow, they're good. They are good. Yeah. Well, this would be 80%. Do you know what I mean? Around the 80% mark. It's not as good as a Hohner Special 20, but for £10, Hohner Special 20 can be £30 or £35. So you're talking about somebody who might, yeah, suck it and blow it, and that you might not never hear of them or see them play it again, because, you know, they've never done it before. Or like I said, a child. Yeah. So let's have a go. Right, so just straight out of the box, it plays. I would not say to a beginner, yeah, oh yeah, go and get yourself one of these. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, right? I'm not saying that, right? I'm talking about the harmonica that you might just want to give to a kid who might want to go. Something like that, happy birthday and stuff like that. Bearing in mind they probably won't go above hole 7 anyway, will they? It's sort of the gaps between the holes are just like a Hohner. I'm mostly Zidell. See, so for $9.99, right, this is the sort of thing that, you know, you've been watching them, right, over the course of 3 months. They can now play some single notes, they can play some songs, and they're like, whoa, what's this bending all about? And you're like, I'm tongue blocking, by the way. Hold 4, 2, yeah, that was a major scale, a blues scale with extra notes. I'm going wrong there, but I'm trying to do the major scale. So now they sort of come along and say, wow, I want to do that bending thing. And then you say, look, let's get you a Hohner Special 20 because you've been playing this faithfully for the last 3 months. Yeah, and you might go, well, why didn't you just get a Hohner Special 20 in the first place? Well, because the first 3 months, right, is like a pain barrier. If somebody gets through the first 3 months, like if you've had kids, right, and you've tried teaching them this, you know what I'm on about. You know what I'm on about, yeah? You know exactly what I'm on about, right? Or if you've bought a harmonica for someone, a gift for someone who's never played harmonica before, again, you know what I'm on about, because you don't ever see that harmonica again. You know what I mean? It is gone. It's in that drawer. Now, if that was me, I'd be saying, listen, let me have it back and I'll give you 30 quid. But do you get me? Yeah? With all the goodwill in the world, often what we do is, if we're not careful, is we buy someone presents that really we just want for ourselves. It's like, oh yeah, I'll buy them that. I love that. I worked this out with my wife, yeah, when we first got married, yeah. It's no good buying the trainers that I like, yeah, because she didn't like them. She never wore them, and they didn't fit me, so I couldn't wear them. So I had to take them back to the shop. In the end, now I just give her the money. I don't just give her the money. We go shopping and she buys some. The point is, yeah, this isn't as good as an East top, right? Normally what happens with East tops, for instance, right, is someone might buy one because they've seen people rave about them in groups, right? There's this whole thing now about how cheap they're. No, sorry, they're not actually that cheap anymore, I don't think. When I first bought one, they were like $9.99, and I'm not talking about in the 70s. I'm talking 3 years ago. They were like $9.99, $10.99, $11.99, $12.99. You used to be able to make an offer on eBay and get one for like $10.99. Free shipping from China. You get me, right? That's cheap. If you're talking £20 or $25, it's no longer cheap. That's not cheap, right? That is you're almost on your way to buying a Special 20. Yeah? Well, so I've already got a Hohner Special 20. Right, we'll buy an A. Get an A. Before you buy something like an East top, I'm kind of ranting now, right? I'm just saying, right? if you're gonna, if this is the only budget harmonica that I recommend personally. I've had East tops, and I'm not having to go at anybody who would recommend them. I'm not having to go at them. Just saying I wouldn't. I don't want to put my name to that. I don't want anyone to go, do you know what? I bought one of these. Yeah. And now I'm having problems with it. Right. Listen to what I'm saying, right? If you're a beginner harmonica and you want a harmonica to learn on and you think you're going to be a bit serious about this, then do not buy one of these, right? Unless it's going to be a second harmonica, just sitting in the car, play first position songs on it. Or even like I did a bit of bending on it, right? Buy a Hohner Special 20. Simple. Simple as that, okay? I got Zidal here. I've been playing for about 3 years or more, okay? This was in storage until I was better at playing the Hohners, yeah? That's just a fact. Do you know what I mean? This was in storage until I had a Zidal Session Steel, for instance. So I look in context. I'm saying for a gift, for a young person, definitely. Young person, say you wanted to teach 3 or 4 kids, your nephews, £10. you know, and it just works. Yeah. If I lost all my harmonicas and I was stuck with this, yeah, I would open it up and do something to hold free to make it gap it or whatever. There you go. The only cheap harmonica that I would recommend at this stage in the game. It might change one day, I don't know. There you go. Enjoy.